Hi, welcome to AFTV. I got Robbie with me. We've just beaten PSG 2-0 at the Emirates.
We're at the Emirates.
We're at the Emirates. Well, it's a good result. I mean, what do you make of the performance? Because second half, there's a lot of question marks from a lot of people in the studio today, but first half was a
You're
dominant.
not in the studio, ain't half miserable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a miserable stream.
Turkish is in there. No, I should have remembered. I thought that was a good performance in the second half. All they did is they just managed the game out. You know what I mean? You're 2-0 up in Europe. What are you going to do? Go gun-ho, go attacking PSG. They're a good side. You know what I mean? You can see good technical side. Got lots of pace. Got two of the best wing-backs around in Hakimi and Mendes. Right? I think Arsenal played it perfectly. You know what I mean? We're 2-0 up. All right, you come now and try and, see what you can do. We was chatting to Stu, PSG fan. He said, your defence and your midfield, brilliant. And that's what we got. That's what we got right now. We got a brilliant defence, brilliant midfield. And by the way, we're good in attack as well. So we've got a very, very good side. And I just felt today that we just nullified PSG in that second half. They didn't really have...
Do you think it was a tactic for them to then kind of sit back? Because PSG had a lot of the ball in that second half. Do you think Arsenal were just dealing with it, just riding the...
That's a professional performance in the Champions League. What you do, you got your 2-0 up, just win the game now. You ain't got to go score 3-4. It doesn't matter how many goals you get in it. You're 2-0 up against a very, very good side. Manage that game out. I've seen this Arsenal side, not this particular one, but Arsenal sides over the years, throw leads away in games, or put themselves in bad situations. And let's not forget Saturday. Yeah. We were 2-0 up in that. Yeah. So we've learned a lesson from that. It's like, all right, 2-0 up in that game on Saturday. Maybe did we go a bit too gunno? Tonight, manage that, because these are better players than what we were facing on the weekend. So there's still a threat at 2-0. I remember if it finishes 2-2, that's more points dropped, and we dropped 2 points in the first game. So I thought it was almost a perfect performance by Arsenal today. Really, really good. And let's shout out Kai Havertz, man. Great goal. You
questioned the signing when before, but
you questioned the signing when you did.
I don't do that. You said I wasn't sure about the signing at first.
Of course not. I don't. Listen,
no, it wasn't just me. Robbie was there.
Listen, I don't think there's an Arsenal fan. That when he got signed that jumped up and down and said, "Oh, what an unbelievable signing!"
I did.
No one jumped up.
You were a dissonant. You was on there cussing him off. Right? You was this guy in the studio. I thought he was going to start. He looked depressed.
I welcomed him. I was German dancing.
I was going to ring Samaritans, right? You know what I mean? He's going, "Well, Havertz," and I said, "Yo, what did I keep saying? We got to be patient. Let's see." And I've got to say, I always go back to, we was at that away game, Bournemouth. Yeah. When Martin Odegaard gave him that penalty. That was such a captain's move. He could have took it himself. He gave him the ball and said, right, go and get off the mark. He scored that goal. Fans started singing his name, and all of a sudden, you started to see the confidence start to come through that player, right? He's always had quality. And now you're seeing it. You know what I mean? He's confident now.
He was unreal today.
And today is hold-up play. Remember who's up against? This is Marquinhos, Donnarumma. These are not mugs, right? And to me, he was the best player on the pitch. He was absolutely brilliant today. He scored a great goal. You know what I mean? And I'm saying this guy, two players today, unheralded, right? When they came here, him and Trossard. And those two guys, so far this season, have been two of our best players. Trossard on the weekend, excellent. Again today, that assist for the Havertz goal, brilliant. You know what I mean? And this is crazy. This is going to sound crazy. I'm not, at this moment in time...
Don't say, we need to... Wait.
At this moment in time, right? I'm not missing Martin Odegaard, and I should be. Are you? Is it? No, don't get down there. Wait. Don't get me wrong. We need you to come back.
We need him back.
We need you back, but we need you back fast, and we need you back well, because to me, best, him and De Bruyne are best two midfielders in the league. I'm not saying I don't want him back, but at the moment,
captain,
Trossard and that is playing. They're playing so well that we're not missing him. How many people has come on and done an interview and said, "Oh, if Odegaard," no one. Yeah. That just shows you how well Trossard's done since he's come into that position. He's done brilliantly. Right, so the fact that we, and again, it showing our squad depth that we're not missing. I mean, we should be really thinking, bloody hell, man, I mean, listen, a couple of seasons ago, a player of that caliber's missing. We've got our hands in our heads. We're like, we're worried. When Saliba was out, you know what I mean? You know, the drop-off was, Rob Holding came in. No disrespect to him, good guy, but that was a big drop-off. Now, you've got a player like Trossard has come in, and he's, a different type of player, obviously, but that assist that he had done today, if Odegaard would have done that assist, we would have all been saying, wow.
Is he better in that position than he is left wing?
No, he's brilliant on left wing as well. He's brilliant. He can play left wing. He can play centre forward. He can play right wing. He can play in that. What a signing. How many positions can Mudryk play?
Smart, well said. Okay.
You say lots of Chelsea fans. There was one round here. Why don't you get back to us and let us know? Yeah. Get back to us and let us know how many positions Mudryk can play in. What a signing. What an unbelievable signing Leandro Trossard's been. He's been fantastic.
Yeah,
and what a signing Trossard's been. That's why we got a kind of, when these guys are signing players, we got this kind of, I saw people, remember the transfer window, people losing it. I'm saying to people, we got a good squad. People saying to me, Robbie, you work for the club now and all this rubbish. It's a good squad. No Odegaard since the second game. He's been out. And we have not missed him because the guys that have come in have done brilliant. We've not missed, obviously Marino, brand new signing, his first game that he's come on for today. You know what I mean? So the squad is good. You know what I mean? The squad is very good.
I want to commend.
No Ben White tonight.
That's true.
Did you miss him? I'm not disrespecting these players in any way, but did you miss Ben White tonight?
No.
Right?
Timber's unbelievable.
Timber came off. He was playing brilliantly.
Anyone know why that is? Was that
I don't know why, but we
injury?
didn't miss it because I thought when Kivior came on, he done brilliantly as well. So the squad is standing up right now. They really are.
I want to commend Mikel Arteta though, because Havertz was in the midfield and he got moved into the 9. I think he fared better in the 9. Trossard, good on the left wing, but I think that position he's playing right now I think he's better where he is now.
No, I think still, on that left he's still better. I think because he scores more goals, but
it's been
it
unreal.
just shows you how good a player he is. I never knew he was that good before he came. I'll tell you the truth.
Very versatile. You say you don't miss Odegaard. Do we still need a striker?
No, I didn't.
No, that's what you said. Whoa. Did he say that? You said you don't. Bro, that's what you said. I don't miss him.
Don't take it out of context. I said we're not missing him at the
No.
moment.
It's late, Robbie. It's late. You said I'm not missing Odegaard.
Martin, I miss you. I miss you, Martin. I miss you. Right, but the other players are standing up at the moment, so. I thought we'd miss him more. That's all I'm saying. I did. When he was out, I was worried. I was like, we got to go was it the Tottenham game?
Yep,
City without Trossard. PSG without Trossard. Without Martin Odegaard. 3 huge games like that without him.
You've also bigged up Kai Havertz. But do Arsenal still need a striker?
Yes.
Boy, listen.
Go on. You said some big statements. Do Arsenal still need a striker?
Listen, I would still like to see Arsenal. If they could possibly bring in a striker in January, yeah. You know what I mean? But at the moment,
You're saying a lot.
Havertz is doing brilliantly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's doing. I've not seen. All right, so I said to Julian earlier.
Yeah.
I've not seen a striker that we've had at Arsenal as good as that in the air since Giroud.
Yeah, that's true.
His physical presence and the way he's good in the air. You know what I mean? His all-round work rate, of holding the ball up, the way he defends, the way he comes back. When we got a corner against us and he's that guy at the near post winning those. It's been absolutely brilliant. I mean, you cannot fault him in any way whatsoever. And at the moment, if we did bring in a striker, that striker would be backup.
Yeah, it has to be. Backup to Havertz, you're right there. Just quickly talk about, you said you didn't know why Tim, we don't know why Tim went off. We're still waiting to find out.
Hopefully it's nothing bad.
Hopefully it's not. Mikel Marino, his debut, what did you make of it on his minutes at fast?
He came in, he looked good, didn't he? He looked lively, he got around the pitch, showed some good touches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Defensively looked really good.
Yeah, and defensively looked good, and I'm really excited to see him, more and more. And I thought Partey today was brilliant as well. He really stepped up. So this is good. This is strength in depth.
And hopefully it can continue.
Strength in depth, right? We got like say for instance, if Partey's out, Declan Rice can play defensive midfield, but
Jorginho's there.
Yeah, Jorginho's as a City are struggling to find.
Robbie?
No, what I'm saying is City. Pep Guardiola finds solutions, but they don't have a direct replacement for Rodri, do they? They don't have a backup defensive midfielder.
Yeah.
Right. So when people talk about squad, we've got a lot of backup to players. If Havertz is out, you use Jesus as a striker. If Saka's out, you've got Sterling who can come in. Sterling can also cover on the other side where where Martinelli is. Or you can put Trossard can play there. You know what I mean? Marino is can play box to box. There's so much, and if you look at the defence, there's so many options. You know what I mean?
So many.
It's a very good squad at the moment. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at that tonight, and I'm feeling we can go far in this Champions League. I really do.
Well, that was going to be my final question. Is are you confident? It's PSG. It's not an easy feat. PSG at the Emirates, a 2-0 win, a clean sheet. It's a good result. Obviously, City won as well today in their game, but in the table we're 8th. That's where you want to be, really. You want to be in that top 8. Do you think Arsenal go far?
It's still very early in the competition. We have to say that. We don't know how it's all going to pan out.
Yeah.
And the one thing Arsenal do need to improve is their away form in the Champions League.
Right.
Because the away form in the Champions League last year could have been better. And I think even, we drew our first game away. We need to go on the road and have a couple of victories like this. Maybe go to an Inter and see if we can. But
why is it? Because in the league we're good away. So what is it? Because we don't. Why is it in the Champions League and or even Europa League away?
I think last year we didn't look. You could see that we've been out of the Champions League for a while. You know what I mean? We looked to we lacked little experience in it, but I think we've learnt from that. And that second half performance is what you need to build when you go away from home. You've got to be solid. And then counter-attack really, really well. So I feel quite optimistic that we can go far in the competition. I'm not saying we're going to win it. There's some very, very good sides in this Champions League. But I feel that we can go far in it. We're certainly going to go a lot further than Man United.